G'day everyone and welcome to Baggers Unfiltered 26. I'm your host Henry and you are.
Louis from the Perth Blue Baggers and Carlton Flaggers. We got Darth Sidious above us.
Yeah, I know. How good. Bro, it's Fraser. This hoodie's never coming
Yes.
off. In every pod from now on, you will see me in this hoodie. Because
I
Fraser
have
is
a
the
hoodie.
saviour and he
I should
officially
get.
just signed with the Carlton Blues as a 3-year deal. Wow, BT. Would you read about it? You probably would in the end. But that's not why we're here. We already know about that. What we don't know is that Louis and I are about to do a preview. So let's get straight into it. We're versing Fremantle, and before we get started, Louis and I have some special news. We're actually going to the game together, and we're sitting together at this game. So
Yes.
we're going to be there, and I seriously cannot wait. It's gonna be good, and get to meet Louis. And after that, Louis might get on the beers, and we'll see how we go. So it'll be a nice little catch up. We'll see a game in person, and then later that week we'll get hopefully a review out and a preview as well. That'll probably be on the Monday, I would say.
Can't wait because I've been starved of hearing the Carlton roar.
Yep.
Forever, really. Like, I barely heard it the last time I came over. It was, remember that Bulldogs game in 2024?
I do remember that. It was Cripps' 200th game, and I think he just about had a Sacramento that game. He carried the team on his back once again, and we still lost. So
So unfortunately, it wasn't the best game to go to, but I'm hoping they can get up for us. And finally I get the chance to come over.
hear the roar. How good's it going to be? I generally can't wait. But before we do that, we need to get into this pod because it's a big one. It's a big one. This one. There's a lot riding on this. So Louis, kick us off.
There's not a whole lot to say because there's not a whole lot on writing on it, So, it's going to be a telling test against the best. Of course, they're number one in the league for a variety of statistics over the last over the whole year. Transition, pressure, forward connection, you name it. They've got a free-necked monster down forward that we'll have to contain.
Yeah.
Is Amos? Did I see Amos out or something?
Amos is likely to be out, yeah. And
Likely.
I'd say a few more will be rested as well.
Yes, so look, a few resting will help our case, but look, I just want us to really go out there, play us some freedom, and getting the coaching decision out of the way really helps with that, as well as making wildcard. Thank goodness we don't have to go into this week with a whole lot of expectation. We remarked on this in the last podcast, but just imagine every commentator and say, "Oh, Carlton just need a win." The hype around it, the AFL will get around it. But luckily, none of that's happening. All we need to do is focus on really getting some good momentum into finals. So that's why I'm looking for process-driven performance, playing our best, see how it stacks up against the best. That's all I really have to say. What else you got?
Well, I've got a bit of a head-to-head over the last 10 matches. So we're actually, in the last 10 matches, we're 7 wins and 3 losses. So that says a lot. And it's over the last, it's the last 2 games that we've played that we've lost, both being at Optus Stadium in 2025 round 21 and 2026 round 7. Obviously, that was probably one of the games where we stood a little bit of a chance, but we just weren't there in the end, dropped by 14 points. Before that, though, the 2019 run to 2024, we beat them from, I think it was about 7 wins to 1 loss. So obviously that's going to play a little bit of a part, but hopefully we end up getting up this week. The team stats overall would probably a lot goes to Fremantle. They really have us in the stats. Time in forward half, time in possession, clearances, total points, points from turnover, points from stoppage, chain to score, inside 50s, shots, scores inside 50, total points, points from turnover, Points from stoppage, chain to score, defensive 50 to forward 50, inside 50s, shots, and scores from inside 50. That's in defense, that one.
You're stealing my thunder. How dare you?
The
Stats.
the only thing that we really have them in is contested possessions, where we're +6 in that, and 25.5 in defensive 50 to forward 50. With the Dockers not far behind on 24.0. I'd say, yeah, Freo obviously have the much better stats, but I think over the last 14 weeks, what we've been able to achieve is just like no other. We would have been just about rock bottom if I reckon Voss was still coaching this club and Fremantle with the way that they are now. But the way that we've obviously attacked the last 14 weeks has been nothing short of phenomenal. So hopefully that keeps up this week. There's no reason why we can't. I don't think we're going to rest too many besides Hayward, and that might be it by the sounds. It might just be Hayward that has a rest, maybe Haynes as well, but not too sure on that front. I think it'll just be Hayward for. Oh, Hayward will go out. I think Flynn Young will come in. I'd love to see a debutant. I'd love to see Ben Campo or Harry Charlson get a debut. I think they've obviously earned it. They've earned every right to have a debut. So hopefully we see one, but obviously no real promises. Freo have their debutant in Tobin Murray. So we looked at him last year and obviously never really got him in the end. So hopefully he goes well for his sake. Hopefully it doesn't go well for our sake. But yeah, that's about all we've got on the team stats and the head-to-head. The summary is the prediction on Wheelo ratings is 76 to 87 Fremantle's way. So it can't be too bad, but hopefully that becomes Carlton to win by 10 or so. There. Louis, what else do you have to say about this one?
Changes wise. Would you want to see Lewis Young come in to battle their ruck situations, because they got Luke Jackson and Mason Cox? It'd be good to, Lewis Young come into the side so he can have Pitter and Young to face up against them.
Yeah, wouldn't mind seeing Reedy come in, to be honest. I think he's done really well in the VFL the last couple of weeks. I know it's not the ideal matchup having Pitto and Reedy in the same team, but we've made wildcard. There's not much that we can't. There's not much to lose if we lose this one. Obviously, we really want to win it because we don't want to play Adelaide in Adelaide. But if we are to drop it, that would not be good. But if we're to get up, then we probably play. Do we play? I think we play Melbourne, don't we? In that case, if they lose,
what's the situation? I think
if Melbourne lose.
If Melbourne lose to the Bulldogs, then and we lose to Freo, then I think might be Melbourne, or is it still against Adelaide? Adelaide still need to get up. Yeah, anyway, I can't. I just want us to win. I just want us to win and versus Collingwood, an absolute blockbuster. I know our record isn't good against them, but I just want to see the crowd and the atmosphere.
It'd be absolutely.
I don't care which. Look, I know I'm saying this now. I will care in about a week or so time before it, but Jesus, I'd love to see that matchup. That'd be fantastic. I wouldn't care 100%. If we lose it.
100%. We probably actually have the more experienced side when you actually look at the side that we have in versus the side that Fremantle have in. Obviously, they're just unstoppable this year, but when you look at the sort of
experience-wise,
we have over. Geez, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 6, 7 players with over 200 games. So not all of them will play. Obviously, Sard won't play, or he might not. I don't know. And Hayward won't play with that ankle. That's already been confirmed by the club. So we'll see what transpires there. But hopefully nothing too bad.
Yeah. Well, few things up for discussion. Let us know in the comments what you would do for your selectors. What else we got on our plate? Not much.
We could do
That's
some
okay.
predictions.
Yeah, predictions. Let's do that. I think my inner delusion says we'll win by 16 points. Chera to have a big day out against, and Chera and Akers to have big days out against their former team. Okay, Mackay. What's Mackay
Right,
got?
my predictions. Obviously, I reckon this man's in for a big day. Yep, I reckon so too. I think Mackay's going to kick a bag of 5. There you go.
Ooh.
And the Blues will get up by 1 point and face Collingwood in an MCG blockbuster.
Yeah, I think Alex Pearce will miss out as well. Alex Pearce and Murphy Reid. So those are probably the two kind of confirmed.
That's pretty big for us.
Yeah, Alex Pearce. So then someone else goes on, maybe Brennan Cox or something like that on Harry Mackay, and maybe he has a chance to exploit that. Who knows?
Who knows? Anyway.
Yeah, can't wait. If you somehow recognise us, feel free to say hi. I don't think we're quite big enough to be recognised out there, but that would be cool.
Who knows? You might see us around the Friendly Carlton. You might see us around. We'll see. But obviously, I don't think many people will notice or recognise. But if you do, feel free to say g'day. And yeah, go from there.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Sweet as. Thanks everyone for listening to the preview. Hope you all enjoyed. Fraser's the new coach. Go Blues.
Up the Baggers.